Hey there everyone, welcome to our series Automate the Boring Stuff in Ansys Mechanical. In today's video, we will be looking at materials in engineering data. So, engineering data comes within a container of this system. This system name is, you can see it is sys. If you create new system, it will be sys-1, sys-2 and so on. So, right now we have only one system. Let's see how do we access that. Go to File, Scripting, open command window. So here, this is where everything starts. If you want to do any automation within Workbench, you have to work in this command window. So let's see what and all system we have. So just type get all, press tab, you will get all system. So you will see it is returning a list with one name in it, which is this one, and our target is sys. So to access sys, what we will do is we will just type get system and then type name is equal to sys. So you will see it is returning that first system. So let's assign it to some name. I will rerun that and I will assign it to a variable called as sys. So this is our system which you are seeing. So if you see sys dot name, no, I think it's display text. Yeah. So you will see this is static structural system. If you want to change it, for example, my static analysis, you can do that. You will see this name got changed here. And let's connect with engineering data. To connect with that, we have to type sys dot get container. So these are all containers, like engineering data, geometry name, all geometry model, all those things. So we will go to get container. Here we will type name is equal to not name. We have to type component component name is equal to engineering data. Okay, so yes, it is returning engineering data. So I will name it to some variable called as ed. So let's go to engineering data here. I have already kept this open. So ed is our engineering data. To see what are the materials we have, we can just type ed dot get materials, not material. So you will see we are having two materials here. It is coming under container engineering data material and then aluminum alloy and structural steel. Let's access any one of the material. So this will be ed dot get material. So previously we saw materials. Here we are seeing get material, and then we will type name is equal to aluminum alloy. I will just copy from here. So just enter this single commas. Yes, it's returning correctly. So I will assign it to a variable called as AA, which will be our aluminum alloy. So okay, so let's talk about this. This is the material. These are all called as properties. Okay, so this is density, elasticity, then we have tensile strength, SN curve. And if you go to any one of those, for example, as elasticity, you will see these are variable. So Young's modulus is one variable, temperature is one variable. Similarly, if you go to density, you will see variable density. And see here, this is the property. Property name is density. Again, you are going inside. There is one more density which is variable. This is also variable, and whatever you are saying will be values. So you can also insert tabular data. You can also read the tabular data. So I will show you that. Let me, yeah, so this is fine. Let's get to the property. So we have to type uh, aluminum alloy, which is our material, and then we have to type get properties. We have two things, get properties and get property. In get properties, you will see description, whatever is written here. We can also change that. I will show you in a moment. And then we have some display name. You can change this aluminum alloy to some your own name. Display text is same as display name. So we will not get into that now. Instead of that, we will get to the property. So this is get property, and here we will name it as density. I will show you more elasticity as well. So to see whether it's coming correctly or not, it's coming correctly. I will assign it to a name as AA. So So this is aluminum alloy density. So AA den. Okay, so once you reach to a property, to see the entire data of that property, you have to type the property name dot get chart data. So this is that. So you will see under that property you have a variable called as density. Under density, no, sorry. So this is a property name. The property name is density. Under that variable name is density. One more variable is the temperature, and it's returning values 2770 and this 7. It's not giving the unit, but I will show you how to get that. This is showing. This is showing in present unit system. For example, if I change it to gram and this one as Kelvin, let's see if it is updating or not. Yes, it is updating. So whatever it is showing the data, it is present system, but you don't know the unit system. This is just to see the data. It is returning a list. To access those lists, you can do this and then access the key. Key name is density. So you will see it is returning only the property. Again, from here, you have to get into another variable, which will be density. So you will get this density value, but this is not we want. So there is one property called as get data and set data. These are hidden properties. If you do get and press tab, you won't get data. This is actually hidden. I don't know why they have hidden it, but if you type get data, and here we will type variables. You please note you are typing variables because there is also a feature to get multiple data at once, and then we will type density. So here the best part is, see, you will get the unit as well. So from here, if I change to 2770 kg per meter cube, you will see it is giving the value along with that unit. And see the format of the unit. It is a string. First you have the value, then you have square brackets, and then the unit. So this is this is how you need to enter the value as well. So for example, if you want, instead of density, if you want temperature, it should ideally return is 0. So it is around E minus 31. So this is 0. And if you want multiple properties, what you have to do is you have to open bracket and then we will type density and temperature and then close the square bracket. You will see it is returning both. So that's the reason it is called as variables. It can be a list, it can be a string as well. Let's see how to enter value. So here we have seen uh, get data. Now we will see set data. So here set, S capital, data, D capital, and then we have variables. Let's understand how to insert one variable at a time. Then we will see multiple values in one variable, then multiple values with multiple variables. These three things we will check. Here, then we have to type values is equal to. So I already have 2770. You can notice here. So instead of that, let me type 3000, and that value is kg space m to the power minus 3. So I should see this value is getting changed to 3000. Now, how do I update temperature? Same as before. Okay, before showing temperature, I want to show you how to insert multiple values. So to do that, it should be a list. In the list, it should have multiple elements. So I will create one more list. I will copy this value and then I will enter one more value and then close the list. Here instead of 3000, let me type 3200. So always remember the table starts from 0th index. So this one will be the first value. This will, if you enter only one value, it will always be your first element. If you are adding two values, it will add two values. So if you see, you will see 3000 and 3200 is added here on the table. This one. Okay. Now how do we update temperature? Temperature also we can do similarly. Here temperature I will put 20 degrees centigrade. I can here 22 degrees centigrade. That also you can do, but we will do all together. Here I will show you the third approach. So multiple variables, multiple values. I will rerun that, and here what I will do, first I will put a dictionary list. Along with that, I need temperature as well. Temperature, and then close it. Now here I already have a list. I need one more list. and then inside that list I need one more list for the temperature. Here the first element and then second element. I'm keeping this quotation and list ready so that I don't get confused. Here I have to type 20, then unit will be in bracket centigrade, then another will be 22, then unit will be centigrade. So if I do that, probably I will get 20 degrees centigrade, 22, 3000, 3000. So this is got updated. Now, what are the most common things that we use? That is density. If you see here isotropic elasticity, make sure that you type elasticity, not isotropic elasticity, because it will throw error. And then tensile strength, compressive strength. Let's see for elasticity, how do we access that? We will just go to A dense was there. Here I will type ls is equal to my material name was A dot get property, and then name is equal to elasticity. Elasticity. So AAELAS is my elasticity, and if I type get chart data, you will see all my values are coming and none of them has units. So to access that unit, if you remember, elasticity dot get property, first one is property and then the values. Get property name is equal to, now let's type Poisson's ratio. I will just copy from here. Something is wrong. So yeah, this is not name, instead it is variables. Elasticity. Oh, I'm doing error. It's not get property, it is get data. Property is itself elasticity. So you are seeing it is 0.33. So it has no unit. So instead of Poisson's ratio, if I type something like Young's modulus, then I should get 7111 Pascal. Instead of that, similarly we got both. So let's try with set property also. So just do a dot set property. Variables is Young's modulus. Now values will be, let's say I want to make it 220 GPA. If I do that, you will see it became 220 GPA. Similarly, you can add Young's modulus, temperature, Poisson's ratio all together. And then for SN curve also, what you have to do, you have to go to material dot get property, and then name is equal to SN curve, S dash N CURV. See, it's returning correctly. If you're not getting error, means this name keyword is correct. Similarly, for a tensile strength, tensile yield strength, yeah, it's reading correctly. Here also you can access the variables, and for tensile strength, if you go inside, then you will have one more tensile strength, so you will get the value. You can do shortcut here also. Let's say this is the property, and then you will type get data, and then you will type variables is equal to, again, tensile strength. Let's copy from here. If I paste here, then I will get whatever the value is, 280 MPa. This was on get data, set data, all those things of existing material. Suppose you want to change the name of aluminum alloy to some part name, for example, propeller underscore aluminum, like that you want to rename it. So what you will do, our was a dot display text, display name. So first let's see what it is written. It is telling aluminum alloy. Let's change it to, this is get and set property. It's not just read only. Here we will type propeller underscore aluminum alloy. If I do that, you will see this name got changed. Okay. Description also which can be changed, like a dot. See, a is the object name. This is not getting changed. Only display name is getting changed. A dot, then description. You will see a big description is coming. You can change it to my propeller material at maybe some 20 degrees centigrade. You will see this name got changed. Now let's create a material. Let me clear it. Okay, clear is not working. Let me reopen that. Okay, this is open. Now what I will do is I will create a material. If you remember, ed was our engineering data. It already exists. So ed dot create material, and I will name it as my mat. My mat. See, my mat is created. Now I didn't assign it to some variable. So let me just delete it. Or what you can do is you can do get material by the name. So I will quickly delete it, and then I will type my mat. It's created. Now my mat dot. So initially what we were doing, we were doing get property. Now we will do create property. Create property is not coming. No, it's not it's my mat dot create property, and I know the name of it. It is density. As you can see, density is created. Yeah, density is created. Again, you can. I didn't rename it. My bad. I will delete, and I will just put this is my density. Then my den dot set data. This is set data. Then variable's name is uh, density, and let me do both temperature and density together so that you can see from here itself. And then comma values is equal to, so I have to be careful here. First is the list, second is to list, and here again I have to enter two values here. I will put comma before itself so that I don't get confused. Okay, first is density, so I will put something like 2000 kg kg per meter cube, and then I will type 2200 kg per meter cube, and then first one is 20 centigrade, next one will be something like 25 Celsius, whatever you call it. And if I do that, you will see 20, 25, 2000, 2200 is great. Now, similarly, you can create those tensile instant, all those things. So to do that, you can do my den, not my den, you have to do my mat. You have to assign it to a variable, otherwise it will be an issue. You won't be able to access it. So here my mat dot create property. Here name will be tensile yield strength. Yeah, it's created as tensile yield strength. Similarly, you can create elasticity also. Elasticity. Oops, it gave some error. Let me delete it again. I have to create my mat as well. So my mat is equal to engineering data dot create material, name is equal to my mat my mat dot create property, name is equal to elasticity. Okay, so elasticity is giving some error. I don't know why, but if I access manually, for example, for this my mat, if I add this isotropic elasticity and put some value like 200 psi and 0.3, then it should access. So instead of create property, I should type get property. Okay, it's reading properly, but it's not able to write. Maybe some issue with my command window, so you can try on your system. So this was all about engineering data. How do you create and edit those material properties? Now you must be thinking, suppose I am inside mechanical, and how will I pass those command to engineering data from within the mechanical? So please remember that you can pass the commands from mechanical to engineering data or workbench. So this is actually workbench. You are not sending to engineering data, but to engineering data through workbench. So um, you can pass those commands from model to workbench, or any container to workbench, and back from container to back from workbench to container. So I will make one more video on how to send commands from container to workbench and workbench to container. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you all. See you soon in next video.